you're going to end up with the person that you're meant to end up with, while someone else that left you here is not going to end up with the person they were meant to be with, because they were meant to be with you. But I'm seeing that you were a teaching for this person, and you came into this person's life to teach them and inspire them more than the other way around. But I'm seeing that this person is going to end up not with the person they're meant to, where you're going to. And it's not so much an energy of karma or an energy of revenge. It's more an energy that this person taught you things, but it's more of an energy where you took time to heal and reflect, that it's like when this right person comes in, you're going to feel safe and comfortable to accept them in, whereas this person's going to be so scared of having to be on their own since losing you that they're just going to end up in a karmic connection, or they're going to end up with someone that's not meant for them. And this person's going to be comfortable with it at first, because they're just going to be comfortable with the fact that they're not alone. But what's going to happen is it's going to hit this person eventually moving forward. Now, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. So you could be attracting in an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you might be energy this yourself. But what's happening with this energy moving forward is that this person's going to have so much contradiction. They're going to have so much contradiction. And in a lot of ways, they're going to have to look at and accept the fact that they're the ones that actually pushed you into believe in yourself, and it's going to haunt this person because they're the ones that think they've moved on. They think they've moved on when in reality they actually haven't, because being in the third party has masked everything for this person. And because it's masked everything, they don't have the truth or clarity around how it is they actually feel, because they tried so hard to convince themselves they were moving on, because their idea of moving on was moving quickly to someone else. But this person failed to see that it was actually a rebound situation, because it was actually them trying to compensate for the fact that they felt lost since you walked out. Now what's happening is you're going to end up with the right person. You're going to end up with the right person. And this person knows that you're going to end up with the right person because they know that you're not going to rebound. But they also know that you're not going to need anybody else in the same way this person does. And it's going to haunt this person because this person knows that they've lost you for good this time. They know there's no way that you're ever going to go back to them, and it scares this person because sooner or later, they know they're going to have to accept the regret. This person knows it's inevitable. They're going to have to accept the regret. But for now, they're not accepting it. For now, they're not accepting it because now they're convincing themselves that they've moved on from you, with the Temptation card being in the reversal, even though they haven't. But they're going to convince themselves, and it's going to scare them even more that they know that you're with the right person, because they know that you've attracted the right person in because you're ready and you're healed. And that's what's going to scare this person, because they tried to use you in a lot of ways for opposite reasons, and they didn't expect to fall in love with you because they were using you. And they know that you're going to end up with the right person. They know you're going to move on. They know you're going to be more successful and more happy than what they are. And that's the reason why they tried to move forward so quickly, because they knew it wasn't going to take you long. And they knew that if they watched it and they witnessed it, that they weren't going to be okay being on their own and witnessing it. And that's the reason why they jumped so quickly into something else, because they know that they know how beautiful you are. They know how successful you are. They know how much you can bring to a connection and bring to a relationship. And they know that you're going to do it fully on your own. They know that you don't need to rebound. You don't need to be manipulative. You don't even need to jump to someone straight away. You don't need to rebound. And this person knows that they need to. This person knows they have to, or they need to. And it scares this person because they know you're the only person that they have met that is not going to do the same thing, because all of these karmics this person is with, This person's gonna get a rude shocking and a rude awakening of karma, because all of these people have the same energy as this person, and this person's gonna realize that all of these people, they're not faithful and loyal like you were. And when this person realizes it, that's when they're gonna get this wake up call of regret. It's gonna hit them twofold over. Someone can't stop thinking about you, and it's scaring a person because they're so scared of how much they feel, because they know they can't become emotionally guarded, because they know they can't stop thinking about you. And it scares the crap out of this person because they know they can't run from you. And this person has to face their insecurities, which is a huge problem for this person. So what happens is this person does put up boundaries because they are forced to show you mixed emotions and mixed intentions, because they have a chaos that's going on in their head. They can't run from you, which is something this person's not used to, because they've always run from everything and they've always run from everyone else, but they've never loved someone to the extent that they love you. And they know they can't run from you because they know that the love that they feel for you is going to catch up to this person every single time they try to escape it. We have the Temptation card in reversal with the Six of Cups. This person is trying to forget the past they had with you. I feel like you broke it off with this person because this person was indecisive and you got scared, but you also got scared because of their mixed emotions, and it felt like this person was pursuing you and playing you. So you broke it off with this person. They can't handle that you broke it off with them. But with the Temptation card being in the reversal, they're trying to forget the past they had with you, which isn't working. Because the more they move away from you, the more they want you. Because what's happening is this person feels inadequate without you, but they also feel like they weren't good enough for you. And they keep going back every single time and revisiting everything or every moment that they didn't feel they were good enough for you. And what ends up happening is because they feel that they have to give you love now, because they feel inadequate without loving you, they go back to every situation where they felt they weren't good enough for you, and it creates a chase within this person. And that's the reason why they come back and try to win you over. Now, when they come back, they're not actually telling you what it is what they want, which confuses the absolute crap out of you. So you don't know what to do. But every single time they come back in, they're trying to compensate for the fact they feel so tempted to reach out to you because they don't have you. And when they come back in, they don't feel as tempted as much because they kind of feel they have you. So it's almost like a safety net and a reassurance for this person. But at the same time, they try to forget you. But it's going against this person, because every single time they try to forget you, they want you more, because it creates a chase. And what this person kind of feels is they feel, I can be good enough for this person, because by you pushing away this person, it's created this energy within this person where it's really bringing to light the fact this person never felt good enough for you. They always felt intimidated by you, and kind of not so much you've rejected this person, but because this person feels like you have rejected them, this person now feels a need to win you over, and they now feel a need to be masculine. And they might even be trying to be masculine in other connections and other relationships and really take care of the person that they're with and provide for them. And that's to compensate for the fact they feel that they can't do it with you, or they feel like they couldn't do it with you. And for a lot of people, this person is trying to come back in because they want a reunion. They want a partnership with you again. They want a relationship with you again because they feel so tempted. But they're always so scared when they don't have you because they feel so tempted and they can't run from it. So they can't take control of how tempted they feel to reach out to you. And that's why they become so toxic but so pushy and manipulative to try and get you to reach out to them, because they can't handle how in control they feel with that temptation energy. It just constantly haunts this person. And this Two of Cups, they want it so badly. They want it so much, but they can't be honest with you about it right this second. I'm seeing a twin flame situation here where both of you are running. Not just one person, but I feel like both of you are running. And I feel like you're running from them running, because you're trying to compensate for the fact that you can't open up emotionally to this person, and it's driving you absolutely crazy. We have the Tower coming through and we have the Hermit. You can't heal from this person, and this person can't heal from you either. Because the more that you run, or the more that someone runs, the less this person can heal. So what happens is you are running from this person in response to them running, because you can't get a sense of closure, because you don't know what to feel and you don't know what to accept. You don't really know if it's over with this person, and this person doesn't want it to be over either, but they're running because they don't want to heal. But the more that they run, the more they can't actually let go of you, with this Four of Pentacles coming through. And with this Two of Pentacles coming through and the Messenger of Cups, they want to reach out to you, but they want you to be the one that reaches out to them. But the problem is that you're running, and this person gets pissed off that you're actually running, because it's like they're running and they want to run to make a statement, or they want to run to get attention. But then they feel so upset and so annoyed, and they get passive and angry because you're running and they can't handle it. Because they can't handle what they're going through emotionally, but they also don't have any energy or any effort left to kind of bring you back, and they get so overwhelmed because they feel like they can't cope, because they're looking at you running, and because they're trying to let themselves go, they're seeing you letting yourselves go, and it triggers the hell out of this person. So this person doesn't really know what to do in that situation. Then we have the Five of Swords and the Strength coming through. You don't want to run from this person, but you feel like it's the only way that you can cope, because you hate the fact that you can't let go of them. In a lot of ways, you don't want to feel tied to this person. You want to let go of the cords. But you know the reason why you can't let go of the cords with this person is because you love them and you know that they love you. But it's a matter of time, or something to do with timing, and that's why you feel like you run, because you feel like you can't end it. But you also feel like you can't have a relationship. So you're caught in this energy where there's a constant battle happening in your mind. There's a constant chase that's happening, and you don't want the chase, but you run because you can't end it and you can't begin it. So you're kind of caught between a crossroads and you don't know what to do. So I feel like with you and this person, it's definitely a twin flame situation that's happening, okay? But with this Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands coming through, neither one of you wants to move on from the other person. This Three of Wands though, this Three of Wands energy from this person, this is this person trying to make a statement, or this is this person trying to show you that they're doing something, because they're trying to compensate for the fact that they feel within themselves they're not doing anything, because there's an indecisive energy, and it drives this person absolutely crazy. It was driving this person absolutely crazy before, that there was an indecisive energy happening, and there was no communication, there was no choices, there was no decisions. So this Three of Wands, it's an energy to make up for this person feeling crazy about it. They're trying to make a statement with the Three of Wands. But then with the Eight of Cups coming through and the Hanged Man, neither one of you can move on from the other person. But this person watches you, and they see you running, and they see you not doing anything, and they're trying to be the ones that tries to kind of make the situation not be at a standstill. So they try to make a statement that they're doing something, because neither one of you are doing something. But it's like with the Three of Wands, they don't want to do what it is that they're doing, but they don't know what it is that you want. So they're trying to make a statement. They're trying to be the ones that show some initiative in this situation, but they're pushing you to run. And it's driving this person crazy, because they don't want to actually push you to run away from them, because they're running away from you, because they feel like they've lost you. But then when you run, this person feels that they've lost you altogether, and it freaks the hell out of this person. It freaks the hell out of this person.